72 hours and rescue operations led by the Red Cross and the National Disaster Management in conjunction with the Armed Forces and NYS are still ongoing in Huruma, with the death toll standing at 21 people after 5 more bodies were retrieved from the site. And as the country continues to grapple with the aftermath of flash floods witnessed since Friday, the National Construction Authority and the Building Inspectorate is now admitting that the collapsed building is among 226 houses that had been earmarked for demolition.
So far, we had inspected 2,601 buildings by mid last month, April. So 226 do not meet the minimum standards. And Huruma alone, we had done the exercise. Huruma, we had inspected nearly 500 buildings. It's close to 500. Out of those, 57 are suspect.
NCAA says the 57 buildings are in Huruma, including the one that collapsed, which had been earmarked for demolition since 2007. The authority says it lacks legal teeth to carry out its mandate, timing court injunctions as the biggest impediment to its work.
Hata kama mtu ameona nyumba iko karibu kuboromoka, kwa sababu inahadharisha maisha ya wananchi, wanakimbia kotini, wanapata kibali ya kusimamisha wewe kubomoa hiyo nyumba. Tungependa koti nayo iharakishe. Hatutaki koti isimamishe kesi ama ituruhusu kubomoa tu. Koti iendelee na kazi yake, lakini kesi ifanywe haraka, kwa sababu kesi zingine zinachukua muda mpaka nyumba inaporomoka.
According to the Board of Registration of Architects, it suspects that the owner, Samuel Kamau, may have contracted quirk in the profession to carry out the construction works.
Architects, if there are any architects that is were, nor have we established who the engineers were. And what we suspect is that this could have been done by what we are calling the paraprofessionals, technicians. Yeah. But before we get the information from the county government of Nairobi, who actually approved drawings for implementation on site, we cannot establish.
Sometimes, because of problems, maybe because people don't, particularly the private developers, want to take shortcuts. They don't engage all the professionals at the same time. They say, we have builders, we can do it. And then get people who are not qualified and licensed to do the jobs.
Former LSK chairperson Eric Mutua wants the government to ensure that Nairobi County government officers who authorize construction of Huruma building. Mutua says such buildings are in existence due to corrupt individuals who don't value life.
Nafikiri kuna watu wanafasiwa kushtakiwa kwa mahakama criminal na civil ili waseme kwa nini hizo nyumba zilijengwa zikuwa mbovu.
If we find out that it is our member who is licensed and who failed to carry out diligent professional duties, we go ahead and take actions. We deny them the licenses, we take disciplinary actions. However, if it is found out that the developer didn't take into cognizance the fact that they needed professionals and employed quacks who are not in our lists, then our hands are tied.
Nairobi residents have been cautioned to be vigilant and insist to be presented with an occupation certificate from landlords to ascertain the safety of the houses they occupy.
We want to urge residents to ensure that they occupy buildings that have got occupation certificates. Please ask your landlord to show you a copy of the occupation certificate. That is one way of knowing that that building has been certified for human occupation.
And as the rescue efforts continue, residents have been fleeing the area as rains continue in the city. Linus Mwashigadi for Channel 1 News.